Hello everyone, it's me Anna, also known as Soul Arc. I am here today to try out something different. I've never done a YouTube video before like that, to go public, but I really feel the need that it's at the moment very appropriate and in tune with what I want to offer to the world. And whoever is tuning in today, right now, whenever or wherever you are, whenever this video came across to you, is obviously meant to be vibrationally aligned with messages, symbols, signs. I always find it a beautiful synchronistic dance of us interacting with the world. And since I find that a lot of people are struggling also to find their feet, to ground themselves. I'm always grounding myself because I always feel like up and away with the fairies. So it's all this teaching and knowledge and inspirational work is for me as much as for others. I'm always a humble student in the eye of life and what it gives us, the presence it shares with us. So appreciation and compassion, for me, number one, reminders of connecting with myself and with the parts that we may not agree or not feel comfortable with, to practice self-love. So for this I chose these Earth Magic cards. They are from Stephen D. Farmer, and I just found them very easy to go, let's say, to create them in a way that it's going to be very concise and to the point. Basically work with the elements to simplify things, in other words. So I like also the picture that is on them cards. So I already mixed them, and I shall also add to the end of the reading one card, and these are from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards of Alana Fairchild. They're gonna be just as one final overall message, where I would like to read out what it says on these cards, because they're very short, beautiful, very poetic messages that just bring out the essence of whatever is apt at the moment. I decided to do like a 3-card reading, so I will pick a card for the past, as in month July, a card for the present, as in we are in August right now, 2019, and one for the future. And this elemental card will just bring out the energy of September that we're going into. Today is the 26th of August. I know it's already the end of August, but that's what it feels to me to do today. And I'm not sure what's going on with my video because it's going all white. Oh dear. I guess that's part of it. I hope you can still hear me. I'll listen back to it later anyway. So I'll tune in and ask for spirit and the angelic beings, all the spirit guides, to guide me and you, wherever you are, wherever you're at, to guide this reading in pure light, love and innocence. So here goes the first card. I'll shut my eyes. For July. Basically this card represents where we are coming from. I'll put it here to my left. Now the middle card will be for August. So basically, as it's been developing up until now, this is the card that represents the now. And one last but not least, the card for September coming up, for the month of September, what's most important for us to focus upon. This one. Okay. So, and then one overall message, which I will read at the end. This one. Which is this one. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I shall put the video in the shade. Bear with me. That's better. Okay. I think it's just the sun that was shining suddenly into the camera. All right. So this is the overall message, which I will read at the end. So what we've got, I think because I'm filming myself from my phone, so I can see what I'm doing as well, facing me, I will be mirrored. So the writing on here will be back to front. But here we go. Where we're coming from is from a very green, in tune energy. People may have noticed they've been focusing on how they feel inside. It was more like interior work happening in July rather than what's happening outside. More people have either retreated in the past month or two, as in they were working on themselves, on the inner being, rather than focusing on the outside world, because we've got here the green man, which will probably be the wrong way around. I'll show at the end. Maybe I'll switch the camera around for the end bit. So synergy, meaning people have gone more within and seeking to do some more self-love, self-exploration. Maybe more people have been separating, or even from life itself. I don't know, that's just from in my experience, in my immediate world. Many people, and even animals, pets, people's dogs, etc., have passed away in July, August. So it's a big energy shift that happened, which moved us to the core, I would say. And it's literally forcing us, and has been forcing us to go to our inner green man, basically our inner nature, the vitality and the force that brings us forward. I feel that's what happened and where we're coming from. Also, many people seek out nature, to be more within Mother Nature, embedded and in harmony with it. What's happening right now, which leads us, well, that makes sense, to the now and August, basically is the element of the stones, the rocks, and the cave here. I will show you the picture later. And it says sanctuary. So just as I was saying, for July, August, as in where we're coming from, people have been seeking that sacred space. Maybe they even felt like decluttering their homes, or doing some kind of detox program for themselves to feel back into nature, our own nature. And they have been turned away from things that don't make sense, literally, with our senses. All our senses are very amplified at the moment, I feel. And in August as well, especially in August, there has been a lot of fire elements, fire changing us inside and outside, transformational forces. Literally, basically, if they say Moses doesn't go to the mountain will go to Moses. So basically, nature itself is taking over. If we don't change things, well, then the outside world is starting to change us inside. And also a time inspiring us to be more creative, more creating a space of inner sanctuary, or even the home where we are, to make peace with where we are, to enjoy where we are. And again comes in the gratitude. I find that a powerful key, or a powerful tool to create the space we desire, where we can feel home anywhere we are. Even on a rainy day, it can be pure blissful experience if we are tuned in with what's happening, and happening for a reason. And so joy can really be nurtured and can come out and be like contagious to the world, which shows us where we're going to. I also see here a hand, creative drawings on the walls, where we, let's say, we ponder upon ancestors, the roots, where we come from, almost like going back to our roots. And there is the fire element, because it's just in the evening time, I believe. Could also be the morning, but it has more like a, when we cave in, basically, an element of the day is going, which is obviously the month of August is coming to an end. And here there is provision of a fire going on here. So basically to keep us warm through the night. And then, pardon me, and then, get creative like that. And for the future card, we have now for September, the meadow, symbolized here by the message of vulnerability. In a way, that shows even more so the beauty of this work that we all seem to be doing, if we want it or not, if we like it or not. But at the end of the day, to come to this place. So September will be a much lighter month, and I feel also much more braver in a way, have more courage to be in touch with our inner vulnerable sides, those parts that feel very insecure, or have been feeling insecure up until this moment. So we're going to be more open, more adventurous, and with that adventurous spirit, that will be like the motivation to get out there and show ourselves a bit more naked, in brackets, as in our inside, to go more inside out, because then more parts of us will show that we didn't even know they were there. For example, just like the sunshine shedding light on the camera even earlier, which is happening again. Oh, so I will put this here now. The sun moves fast today. So this is the vulnerability card, and the beautiful meadow showing all the flowers that are blossoming in a wild garden is also encouraging us to plant more seeds of life. Also reminds me of the flower of life that is throughout all creation is found. And here one last card. That's to say the overall message. I will read this to you, which works really well. And it says, good fortune granted. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through its seasons. Spring in the soul heralds a time of birth. New ideas, new inspirations, new energy to take action, new life, new connections, and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are head your way. So to me, that completely confirms in a way what I've been sharing with you today about September, where we're going into, and basically showing us that basically the blossoming is happening, and that we can basically gather the fruits of our work, of our inner work as well, that we have been doing and we keep up doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and at the end I shall switch the camera so you can get to see the cards the right way around. Here we go. So these were the cards for today, bringing us from basically July, August, end of August, and September coming up. And this is the final message as an overall oracle card. I find them just very gentle, beautiful cards, with very little symbols yet saying so much. So you take care. I hope you enjoyed this, and tune back in when I'm ready for you. I might even start doing the star signs, as in astrological signs, mini readings for each sign. So you take care. Have a lovely rest of the summer until we hear from each other and see each other again. Bye.